Welcome, Goddess Yamoja.
Light of tides and moonlit seas.
We open the cards, the stars, the breeze. We set the earth aflame at ease.
Ashe Collective, and welcome to my Ancestor Money manifestation ritual. Okay, let me get my lighter. I'm going to call up on the energies now, and then we're going to go ahead and move forward from there. I call up on the universal energy, the ether energy, the cosmic energy, the galactic energy, the energy of my ancestors never rule. I call up on the 5 dragon kings, the black dragon of the north, azure dragon of the east, red dragon of the west. I meant to say red dragon of the south, white dragon of the west, yellow dragon of the center. And we're going to recite that again. I call upon the 5 dragon kings, black dragon of the north, azure dragon of the east, red dragon of the south, white dragon of the west, yellow dragon of the center, the emperor authority. I call upon the power of Jade, the emperor, who is over the heavenly banks of abundance, who is here with me energetically, as well as all the energies that I've called upon. I call upon the element of fire, the element of the source, the creator. This is a fire offering ritual pertaining to sending homage and appreciation to my ancestors and all those who have passed over that has helped me. Okay, if you all are wondering what this is actually Ancestor Money. And what you do with Ancestor Money is you help your ancestors in the afterlife to afford what it is they need to afford, as well as be able to help you in the physical. As long as you're helping them in the spiritual, as far as setting up Ancestor Money helps them out a lot. And what you're looking at right here is a total of $25 octillion. That's a lot of money, okay? And I'm going to send this offering up to my ancestors as a token of my appreciation for those who have helped me here in the physical, as I have helped them in the spiritual. And this energy that is being sent over in the spiritual is an infinite loop that actually takes this energy, transforms this energy after it has been utilized and alchemized, and it delivers this energy back into the physical. It's an even exchange, an equal give and take, from the spiritual to the physical, and from the physical to the spiritual. As I have willed it, so it is, and so it be. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get this ritual started. We're going to go ahead and light up our first currency. And as the currency is burning, we're going to go ahead and recite, money come to me in abundance, 3 times 3. Money come to me in abundance, 3 times 3. Harm in none on its way. Money come to me in abundance, 3 times 3, a million times a million, a billion times a billion, a trillion times a trillion, octillion times a octillion, in abundance, infinitely, instantly, rapidly, now. From the spiritual to the physical, from the physical to the spiritual, as I send this token of appreciation up to my ancestors as an even exchange. As above, so below. Y'all see that fire element? That source energy. Okay, we're out here as me and the energies I put upon. We're out here in nature, and it's safe to burn this out here in nature. Make sure that you're burning it in something that is safe, because this is an actual metal bowl, and I'm burning in there. So once that cools down, I've already sent up 25 octillion. We're going to go ahead and send up more. I have lots of currency. We're going to do this for the next probably 3 days, just acknowledging the ancestors and doing an even exchange pertaining to the currency, where I'm helping my ancestors get what they need in the spiritual, and they're helping me get what I need in the physical. Okay? And you want to have everything faced towards you, no matter if this is faced outward, the bottom is still faced towards you, so the currency is still faced towards you. If you feel better by just turning the money symbol towards you, you want everything to be pointing towards you. Like you're bringing this into your existence. You're giving it energetically, and you're receiving it energetically. Okay, it is a wealth transfer, but it's going through a process of being alchemized from the spiritual to the physical. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Take that one back. So now we're going to burn our next 25. So that will give my ancestors a total of $50 octillion that is being transferred over to the spiritual realm as a token of appreciation, and it's going through the infinite loop and the cycle of alchemization, where this physical, energetic sowing of this appreciation to my ancestors for them to get what they need in the spiritual realm will be alchemized and materialized in my physical as well. It's an equal give and exchange, okay? With that being said, as I light one board, that makes that 26, and the other one I lit, that made that one 26 as well. So we're going to go ahead and fire it up using the source, which is that fire element. And we're going to go ahead and drop that in there, and we're going to go ahead and let it go ablaze. And as it goes ablaze, we're going to use the fire element. And we're going to recite, money, money come to me in abundance. 3 times 3, a million times a million, a billion times a billion, a trillion times a trillion. In abundance on its way. Infinitely, instantly, rapidly now. Harm and none. Abracadabra babble. Money, money come to me in abundance. 3 times 3, a million times a million, a billion times a billion, a trillion times a trillion, octillion times octillion. In abundance on its way, infinitely, instantly, rapidly now, materializing into my life, from the physical to the spiritual, from the spiritual to the physical, in my infinite loop as an equal give and take. Oh, hold on, baby, don't be burning the garlic, okay? And of course, if you all are wondering what that garlic is there for, the garlic is there for abundance. It attracts abundance, and it also keeps energy vampires away as well. And you gotta make sure that you let every piece burn. You want it to burn to ash so that it can make it over into the spirit realm. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and burn 25 more. I wanna get I wanna at least have $100 octillion sent over today, and then I come back tomorrow because I got racks on racks on racks. Okay, I help my ancestors out because you need to, or you will struggle if you don't help them out. They won't help you out. Okay, this is metaphoric, baby. Get in where you fit in, and anybody who don't understand this and think this is crazy and it's not your time, you don't have the understanding or the knowledge pertaining to what it is that's occurring. Okay, and with that being said, it's okay, but this is not for you. So don't try to pour any negative energy into pertaining to what is going on here, because you don't understand or can grasp the concept of what it is, okay? And with that being said, let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? I'm going to go ahead and light this was to set it off, and we're going to recite, money, money comes to me in abundance. 3 times 3, a million times a million, billion times a billion, a trillion times a trillion, octillion times octillion, in abundance on its way, infinitely, instantly, rapidly, materializing this in my life. Abracadabra babble, money come to me in abundance. 3 times 3, a million times a million, a billion times a billion, a trillion times a trillion, octillion times octillion, in abundance on its way, infinitely, instantly, rapidly, now materializing this in my life. Okay, from the physical to the spiritual, from the spiritual to the physical, in my infinite loop as it materializes and alchemizes. So it is, and so it does, and so it be. Okay, then we're going to let that currency transition and transform as our source is utilizing its powerful energy to turn this currency into and to deliver it into the spiritual realm. Okay, ooh, it's flying away. Okay, well, oh, that one went up high off the ground. I wish I could show y'all. That mother's in the air. It's magic, you know. All right, we're gonna go ahead and burn this last 20. Well, this is gonna be another 26. So therefore, we have burned $104 octillion. So we're gonna go ahead and count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so that's 25 right there. And I just popped another band, you know, because we got ranks on ranks on ranks. So we'll go ahead and light this 26 up. And we're going to send this offering up to the ancestors as a token of appreciation for them to help us here in the physical realm as we continue to help them in the spiritual realm. Okay, this is another 26 octillion dollars. Okay, and we've already called upon the energies. The energies are here present and they are very aware and working diligently. Okay, indestructibly. Okay, and with that being said, money comes to me in abundance, a million times a million, a billion times a billion, a trillion times a trillion, octillion times octillion, in abundance on its way, infinitely, instantly, rapidly, now materializing into my life as we speak. Abracadabra babble, money comes to me in abundance, 3 times 3, a million times a million, a billion times a billion, a trillion times a trillion, octillion times octillion, in abundance on its way, infinitely, instantly, rapidly, now materializing into my life, harm and none. Ashe, ashe, so it is and so it be. Oh, the moon is beautiful out here, baby. Okay. So now that I've burned the $104 octillion dollars sent up to the ancestors, I'll be doing this again tomorrow and probably the next day just to, you know, relieve my ancestors and give them that fuel and that currency they need in the spiritual realm in order to be able to maneuver and purchase the ammunition and things of that sort that they need. And with that being said, this concludes my presentation pertaining to sending of ancestor money to my ancestors. And I want to give a shout out to Qingming because Qingming put me on to this, and it's a must that I give credit where credit is due. So with that being said, you all give your ancestors some money, feed your ancestors. I had to burn this ancestor money because I was in my handy dandy box and my ancestors caused me to energetically pull a cord where it stayed, where it specified in the cord that I needed to send ancestor money. So there it is, and I have witnesses, okay? But I burn ancestor money all the time. It is a great reliever. It gets you out of situations real quick as long as you have that offering for the ancestors to help you with things of that sort. You can pay, you know, other energies to assist. You know, ancestor money, they go crazy over ancestor money for some apparent reason. I guess because it's spiritual currency. But with that being said, you all have been tuned in with the Empress of Spirituality, Yemoya. And this concludes my ancestor offering, which is infinite, indestructible, and it will be forever. So it doesn't stop. This energy is consistent. It is it's in an infinite loop, an indestructible infinite loop to be exact, and it consistently and continuously manifests and materializes infinitely, instantly, rapidly, all the time. By the energetic source, that energetic energizes all manifestation, materialization, all in all there is. Okay? Ashe.